Have you ever stopped to think that your life might feel stuck not because you don't work hard enough, but because you're still tied to cycles that should have already ended? The curious thing is, most people believe change depends only on willpower, when in reality, it depends on energy frequency. And the 9-9 portal acts like a quantum reminder, a reset point, a vibrational reboot that clearly shows what needs closure so space can open for the new. What's most counterintuitive is that this process isn't about adding more things to your routine, but about releasing what no longer serves. Just like a computer overloaded with heavy files, the mind needs to delete old programs to run new versions. And when this movement is done consciously, a person gains a completely different level of clarity and focus. That's where we enter the territory of conscious manifestation and quantum alignment. Many see 9-9 as just another date on the calendar, but those who understand the power of the mind and the quantum field know it's a strategic point to collapse. New realities. Think of it as a checkpoint, a marker that helps organize the subconscious and direct energy with much greater precision. And when that happens, results that once seemed impossible begin to materialize with surprising speed. Now, the real question isn't whether this process works, but whether you'll choose to use it. Because if you keep running the same patterns, you'll inevitably reproduce the same outcomes. But if you use this window to close cycles and install new commands, you can access a completely different timeline, one where your life gains coherence, purpose, and tangible results. And maybe this is the big challenge. Are you ready to test how the quantum frequency responds when you decide, consciously, to reprogram your own system? Because if the answer is yes, what comes next will show you step by step how to use this portal to transform not just your energy, but also your reality. The number 9 has always been associated with the idea of endings, but within the context of quantum frequency, it goes far beyond numerology. It represents the moment when patterns reach their peak and must be redefined. In the quantum field, everything is organized in vibrational cycles, thoughts, emotions, habits. The 9-9 portal signals the point where these cycles culminate, creating the chance for a vibrational reset. It's like the finale of a TV season, preparing the ground for the next chapter in someone's personal storyline. When a person looks at 9-9 through this lens, it becomes clear that it's not mysticism, but quantum alignment. Imagine a computer program that keeps gathering data without ever being updated. The system eventually slows down. The mind works the same way. This symbolic date serves as a trigger for the brain to release the overload and reorganize its timeline. The effect? Greater clarity and sharper focus for conscious manifestation. The brain loves reference points. That's why when it encounters milestones like 9-9, it tends to respond with heightened focus. It's the same psychological mechanism that drives someone to start a diet on a Monday or view a birthday as the beginning of a new chapter. The difference is that when we connect this with energy frequency, we amplify the sense of new beginnings and accelerate the process of turning thought into reality. A practical example. Someone stuck in a cycle of procrastination can use 9-9 as a cutoff date. By writing down the behaviors they want to end and deliberately choosing new mental scripts, they reprogram the subconscious to act as if that page has truly been turned. That's neuroplasticity at work, reinforced by the symbolic power of the quantum field, and it sets the stage for a genuine vibrational reset. Another important point is that 9-9 tends to highlight misaligned patterns more intensely. Many people notice repetitive situations surfacing around this time, not by accident, but because the mind projects old loops to be addressed and closed. Recognizing these signals is already part of the process. It brings awareness to what was once automatic and directs energy toward realignment. And that's only the beginning. Because understanding the meaning of 99 is crucial to seeing that it's not enough to interpret cycles. They must be closed. Only then does the next stage become possible. The ending of outdated timelines, which is where we're heading next. When we talk about timelines, we're not diving into science fiction but into the very real possibilities the quantum field presents. Every choice, thought, and habit creates a track of reality. The 99 portal serves as a reminder that you can't move forward while dragging outdated narratives along. It's like trying to install a new app on a phone with no storage left. The system simply crashes. Ending old patterns is the way to free up space so the next cycle can flow more easily. These outdated timelines usually show up as repetition. People who constantly land in jobs they dislike, relationships that drain them, or recurring debt cycles are simply replaying the same mental code on autopilot. The vibrational reset of 99 works as an opportunity to break this loop. By bringing awareness to these patterns, space opens for new connections, and a shift in energy frequency begins to take place. One practical way to see this is to look at daily triggers. For instance, every time someone procrastinates, they reinforce the same timeline that sustains feelings of inadequacy. But when that person consciously chooses a new response, replacing the habit with something productive, they begin collapsing an outdated reality and activating a new one. That's conscious manifestation in action, not mysticism, but the natural result of repeated choice. In this sense, 99 acts like a symbolic cutoff. It helps the mind mark the exact moment when something ends, reinforcing the perception that a cycle is truly over. Think of a company closing its annual report. The act formalizes the end of a period, even though the numbers remain. On a mental level, this formalization is crucial for quantum alignment because it tells the subconscious it's time to release and move on. Consider how many opportunities get blocked because someone insists on holding on to the past. It's like trying to reach a new destination while your GPS keeps recalculating to the old route. That resistance keeps new possibilities from entering, even when the conscious desire is to change. By cutting these ties, the individual sends a clear signal to the quantum field. I'm ready to update my trajectory. And that's where things get even more interesting. Ending isn't enough. The system also needs to be restarted. Deleting old files is just the first step. Installing new software is what makes transformation possible. That's why the 99 portal opens the door to something deeper, a genuine vibrational reset which we'll explore next. When we talk about a vibrational reset, it's much like rebooting an operating system. Over time, the human brain stores patterns, beliefs, and memories that drain energy. The 99 portal serves as a strong reminder to pause, clear out the overload, and reorganize. In the quantum field, this reset acts like sending a new command to collapse different realities, freeing space for higher levels of thought frequency to emerge. This is where inner healing takes place. When old records stop dictating how a person thinks, feels, and acts. It's like updating your phone software. The device remains the same, but it runs far more efficiently. On a mental level, this means replacing limiting narratives with programs of expansion. The 99 portal is a window where this process intensifies, since the mind interprets the date as a milestone and finds it easier to integrate new patterns. For example, imagine someone who for years linked money with stress. They're stuck on a timeline of scarcity. During the vibrational reset of 99, they can consciously write new associations, like freedom and abundance, and reinforce them with daily visualizations. This isn't mere mentalism. It's neuroplasticity at work, combined with the quantum alignment the brain taps into when it encounters symbolic milestones. Interestingly, healing often comes not from adding something new, but from subtracting what no longer serves. By letting go of limiting beliefs, resentment, or self-criticism, mental frequency naturally rises. It's like taking weights out of a backpack. You don't need to carry 20 kilos up a mountain if only 2 are necessary. The vibrational reset of 9-9 invites this kind of lightness, redirecting energy once wasted on resistance into creating new realities. Another key element is coherence between mind and body. When memories are reframed, the nervous system responds with balance, lowering stress and increasing clarity. This creates a ripple effect in the quantum field, because the quantum frequency being emitted becomes one of order instead of chaos. Simple practices like mindful breathing or guided mental reprogramming enhance this reset and make it accessible to anyone. And here's the turning point. Recognizing the reset is possible is not enough. It must be practiced. There are straightforward techniques anyone can apply to accelerate this realignment. These are the quantum practices to activate the portal, which we'll uncover in the next step. Talking about the quantum field may sound abstract, but the practices to tap into it are highly practical. The brain responds to clear commands, and that's what creates quantum alignment. One of the most effective tools is meditation. When someone quiets external noise and turns their focus inward, the nervous system shifts into coherence, sending signals of reorganization throughout the body. In that state, quantum frequency stabilizes, and the mind becomes more capable of collapsing desired realities. Another powerful practice is creative visualization. Research shows the brain doesn't distinguish between a real experience and a vividly imagined one. In other words, visualizing a goal with intensity activates the same neural circuits as living it. Within the context of 9-9, this is the chance to project a new timeline and instruct the subconscious that one cycle has ended and another has begun. It's like writing a movie script and then watching your mind turn it into reality. Journaling also plays a major role. Writing down the patterns you want to end and then noting which behaviors and beliefs will replace them acts like cognitive reprogramming. The act of writing builds clarity and delivers a direct message to the subconscious. Rereading those notes daily serves as a steady reminder that the vibrational reset is in motion, keeping the new direction alive in awareness. Another technique is heart-brain coherence, which shows how aligning thought and emotion creates states of high performance. Practicing sincere gratitude for just a few minutes while maintaining steady, deep breathing generates a coherent electromagnetic field. This state doesn't just calm the mind, it also amplifies conscious manifestation. The 9-9 portal is the perfect milestone to start this daily practice, since the brain responds more strongly when tied to symbolic references. When repeated, these practices alter vibrational patterns in lasting ways. The key isn't doing them once, but weaving them into a lifestyle. Think of it like going to the gym. A single workout won't change your body, but consistency produces undeniable results. In the mental realm, the discipline of these techniques trains the subconscious to operate at a new frequency, creating space for inner healing and the collapse of new realities. And this is where the process reaches its peak. When a person realizes they're not just ending patterns, but actually choosing which timeline to live. That's the moment when conscious manifestation accelerates and begins to deliver practical results in everyday life. The real power of the 9-9 portal emerges when everything comes together. When a person realizes they can actually choose which timeline to live on. Inside the quantum field, there are infinite possibilities. Every thought works like a command, every emotion like a signal, and every action like a record being stored. The difference between repeating the past and stepping into a desired future lies in the level of energy frequency the mind consistently sustains. Conscious manifestation never happens by chance. It's born when intention and attention align. Think of it like adjusting a camera lens. If it's out of focus, the picture is blurry. Once you fine-tune it, the image becomes sharp. The 9-9 portal represents this focus adjustment. It's the chance to drop mental distractions and direct energy toward what truly matters. And the vibrational reset we discussed earlier acts as the foundation for building something completely new. Here's a practical example. Someone wanting to change. Careers needs more than desire alone. On 9-9, they could list the old beliefs and habits they've closed out, then visualize their new professional reality each day, taking small, consistent steps toward it. This creates quantum alignment, where thoughts, emotions, and actions converge to collapse a reality that matches the intention. It's not magic. It's science applied to the subconscious and the power of conscious focus. The critical factor here is discipline. In practical terms, what some call an awakening is simply the act of waking up each day and deliberately choosing the thoughts to feed. If the mind keeps replaying old narratives, manifestation stalls. But when it consistently reinforces images and emotions tied to the desired future, quantum frequency adjusts, and the subconscious shifts from saboteur to ally. This alignment doesn't stay internal. It reshapes the outside world too. People start noticing new opportunities, unexpected connections, and frequent synchronicities. That's because in the quantum field, reality responds to the observer's order. Physics itself shows, in practical terms, that focus and coherence fuel creation. And here's the key takeaway. Life doesn't change all at once, it shifts layer by layer. Each conscious choice strengthens a new pattern. Each aligned thought opens space for a higher version of yourself. In the end, 9-9 isn't about waiting for external miracles. It's about stepping into the role of creator and deliberately choosing which frequency to sustain day after day. Now that we've reached the end, it's clear the 9-9 portal isn't just a number on the calendar. It's a practical opportunity to reprogram your mind and access new possibilities. The question is, will you use this milestone as a trigger to close old patterns and start your mental update, or will you keep running the same code that brings the same results? In the quantum field, there's no neutrality. Either you send a new command, or reality keeps repeating the old one. And if every thought is like a brick in building your timeline, which brick are you choosing to place today? Are you constructing walls of limitation or opening doors of expansion? The answer lies in the small decisions you're making right now, in the focus you choose to maintain, and in how committed you are to sustaining your quantum frequency. In the direction of what you want. Think about it. What if the simple choice you make in this moment is what separates your current version from your elevated version? Science shows that reality responds to the observer, but you are the one who decides what to observe. So what will you choose? To keep feeding old loops, or to take control and collapse a brand new reality? Here's the challenge. What if you use 9-9 not as just another date, but as the turning point of your life? Could this be the exact opportunity you've been waiting for to prove to yourself that you can manifest consciously and align with your highest timeline? Now I want to hear from you. Which pattern are you ready to end starting today? Which reality are you choosing to create on purpose? Share your answer in the comments, because writing it down isn't just engagement, it's a step of commitment to your new version. And of course, if this content resonated with you, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Here at Mindifest, every video is a key to unlock a part of your mind and speed up your journey of conscious creation. Don't miss the chance to keep learning and applying this knowledge to transform your life from the inside out.